Now from SunTrust, Sean Newcomb is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Really love Sean Newcomb. He reminds me a little bit of Andy Pettit, but better stuff. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good curveball and breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better. Good fastball. The key for Sean Newcomb, getting ahead with the fastball to give himself a chance to use those off-speed pitches. Quality lefty with a very high ceiling.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 is offered out and missed for the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Rizzo is off at first with 2 away. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that wasn't his pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The shortstop.
2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Baez carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving it.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Here's Ender Inciarte. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, the designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inciarte.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Bryant is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting third.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Freeman is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2-1.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wilson Contreras. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and one to Schwarber. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. 3. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
0-1's the count.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup. And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Albies, a 22-year-old. He's in his third season as a major league player. Runner goes for second. Line hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? So striding forward now, Tyler Flowers. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Schwarber ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting eight.
So coming to the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Albies is on the move. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Jason Hayward now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
There's a cold strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jason Hayward goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And
It's fouled away. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch is offered out and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Perez, the runner at second with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand at the plate. Austin Riley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Austin.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. Looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out. Settling in now, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard ground ball to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Almora is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now a curveball misses inside.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Markakis has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Braves lead it 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Acuna stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated?
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Almora back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Ozuna to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Schwarber playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Bigging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
The batter number 19.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hernan Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. On its way is pitch number 75. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Almora ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
1 out, nobody on. Baseball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Ender Inciarte. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. We've played 5 full, tied at 1. Shane Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 19.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
That's inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Green has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Acuna coming in. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit hard to short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
The right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Markakis.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That's popped up. Bryant on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
3-0 to him now. Hey. 3-1. Full count now. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Atlanta. Still tied 1 apiece. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He went deep last time up.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs' designated hitter. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And that'll bring in the former.
Waiting up for the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First delivery to him on the way. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one down now. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So stepping in, Austin Riley. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. And the inning is over. Down in order. Digging. In once again, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Liner toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's 1 for 2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Albert Almora, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Here's the 1-2, and he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Payoff pitch on its way, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball well outside. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Wilson Contreras would be next. Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Rowan Wick will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
I'm set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I got the count.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And that is Byam on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ender Inciarte. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their start. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves go down without a whimper. Chris Martin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. There's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Ozuna is over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retrieve.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count
He'll hold
1-0.
off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Contreras leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 2-1. Back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the right
To
fielder.
a big spot here, and stepping in, Jason Hayward. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Drilled right back up the middle, and he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Second base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Hernan Perez.
Ball,
As the
back
first
outside.
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert.
Into the box
Almora.
now, Albert Almora. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a ton.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1 run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
9th
please.
inning save situation
Now
coming up
pitching
now as
for
they'll
Chicago.
entrust Craig Kimbrell
Number
with the baseball
46.
here as he'll try and close
Craig.
things out.
Kimbrell.
In now, Freddie Freeman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, not
first
impossible,
baseman.
but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The center fielder, number 13.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The left fielder,
Now at the plate,
20.
Marcell Ozuna. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Yep, that ball went out.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Final strike for the Braves. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Contreras corrals it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Cubbies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Alec Mills earns his first win of the season. Craig Kimbrel earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.